Hello guys. So today we're gonna fix the Mitsai R370 mouse. So what's wrong with it? The scrolling wheel is not working, so all the other buttons, everything's working fine except the scrolling wheel. Why did this happen? Let's open it up and let's check it out. So first step to open this is no point removing this. You can see I tried it here, but the screws are here below these slipper pads for covering the screws. They're really a bit out because I already removed them beforehand. I only remember to do this video after, but let's do this. So let's do this, repeat again the whole process. So how do we do this? We can use either a blow dryer or a heat gun. I have here a heat gun which I'm going to use to apply some heat slowly here. Now you can already see here these two screws, so let's continue our work removing all of them. Thing up here, there you go. Save that for later if you want to reuse it. After with some heat you can reapply them. So now we have access. Put away your gun, need it for now. I have access to the screws. Now go ahead and unscrew them. Of course you can also remove the weights that are inside the mouse. But optional, it's a bit more easier to remove. And now it opens up. See, let's take out this little screw from here, organize our workbench and put these screws all together away. And now we open it up and we got here two flex cables that are not allowing to separate. So these flex cables are the ones communicating with the buttons, the scrolling wheel, and now matching here with the sensor and bringing the power. So let's unplug them. Can come out here nicely. This one is a bit more difficult to take out, but you can give them a nice yank. Or you also can use some tools to peel it off, some plastic based tools. But if you have nails, there you go. Now I've separated this part from the top, the bottom from the top. This one can go away for the moment, and we're gonna focus on this one where the scrolling wheel issue is. So after you get the top section separated, if you take a look inside, you're gonna see you have certain pins here, clips I mean, here and here, separate this top surface. So we're gonna want to separate this section from this one. So we're gonna want to push this one out. One out, then this one right here, push it out. Then also there's a third one, there are three over there, so just push them out, and there you go. Now should be able to get this section out in the way. have access to this. And now we have a larger opening here. You're now gonna have access to this top surface. And now you have your little screw that you're gonna want to take out. See it? Right there. Be careful, because this one is a smaller screw than the other ones we removed before. Let's leave it over there for the moment. This screw is connecting this section right here. So now you should feel it a little more loose now. And now we can open this clip right here. Just drop it open. There you go. Push some strength, nothing broken. Be careful always, but don't be afraid to push it away. So now, this is the side section of the mouse. You can see it from the side. We remove the top, and that's gonna go away. And we're gonna focus on this mid-top part. And this here is where our issue is. So now with this loose, I'm gonna have a board and the spinning wheel. So now I already did here some work beforehand, because I only remember to record this video after I started disassembly. But you can see here on this part where it got broken. So let's see if we can focus there. You see, it's right here on the tip. You can see there's a little something that got broken, and this is sitting here. So this longer section is the one that does the mouse click. When you touch here, it will click this mouse, and then this shaft would be connected to this mechanism that when it turns, it would do the rotation. However, it has been broken. If you see from the sides, you should have an hexagonal pattern right here, and if you're a lucky guy, you're gonna have the plastic piece that was connecting these two parts still here. In my case, it disappeared, it was gone. So in my case, I just super glued a metal wire that then I'm gonna glue to this to the wheel. If you have the plastic piece there, you're gonna want to glue it back, and it should solve your problems. If you see here how this mechanism rotates, let's see if we can see it. Hopefully you can see it there, but as you can see, I am rotating this. So what this wheel does in the shaft is to transfer the mechanical movement of the wheel to this mechanism, which is then going to give the signal for the turn. So right now we're just gonna super glue these two together and then bring it back here together. So let's take care of that. So before gluing anything, as always, make sure you have your surfaces cleaned. So using some rubbing alcohol, just clean the surfaces that you want to glue together. In this case, I'm going to glue this metal wire to the wheel. So getting some super glue here, just a little drop right there, and let's hold it for just a moment. In your case, you can just do it outside, but me, because I did it inside the assembly, I'm gonna just have to keep it held up for a while. You can give it some moisture to your mouth so you can try and speed up the cure. I really want to hold it because I believe if I'll even leave it there on the mouse, it's not going to be properly aligned, so I'll just hold it here for a moment. It's fast glue, so it won't take much, it won't take long. Already see it's already getting in place. It's gonna wait a bit more. We're even just gonna do a slight reinforcement here. Now it's a bit twisted. Shouldn't be an issue. Once again, if you have the piece that is holding this together and it's still inside the mouse, it will be much easier and much cleaner. So after the super glue has dried, you can see now that you can turn the wheel nicely, and it will turn also the mechanism. So we have restored the connection between the wheel and the sensor. Don't make the same mistake as me, so use the stiff super glue. I use the gel super glue, so it's kind of wobbly, but it should get the job done. Interesting, by design wise, most my mice are like this, is that only this little shaft is what keep your wheel to this mechanism, so it's quite common that you will see this type of breakage, at least in my experience. So let's bring it back together, see how it behaves. We have here, click again, and let's check it out. You see the nice little wheel turning there as I spin it. So I'm looking at this mechanism right here, checking if it is turning or not. So all looks nice and good. Let's screw this board back in. You should be able to do it on your own, so you can always come back here and check out how this wheel is turning. So with this part assembled, let's bring it back together. This part, this screw and this screw need to come together first. Let's use here the clips. Some clips right here. Line. There you go. Clip on one side, clip on the other, and don't forget screw right here. Now bring the cover. It's going to close this on these clips here. Once again, fully clipped structure. Clipped here on the inside. And to conclude, we just bring back the base before. Now let's reconnect our nice flex cables. Now, after connected and together, oops, don't lose this part. Okay, there you go. Now screw it back in. There you go. The mouse again. You can put back the tapes in its place if you apply some heat. I'm gonna leave them out because I'm never able to put them back as before. Maybe if you're more skilled than me, you're able to.